Hello, students. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Wish you all a very happy Children's Day. So, how was your day today? Enjoy Chesara Irojo. So, let's have a candid session today. Relax, Chesamu. All right. We'll not have much to think about. Yeah, we'll have a bit of mathematics today. Everyday laga mental ability lo non-variable chesam ippudu varaku. Let's do some bit of basic math today. All right. Let's get started. We're doing fractions today. Look at this. We have to figure out which one of this is greater. Is 1 by 3 greater than 1 by 4 or 1 by 4 is greater than 1 by 3? Is what we have to figure out. All right. So how do we do that? ఎలా చేస్తారు? Can you just guess which is greater? Of course, మీరు డెసిమల్ లో కన్వర్ట్ చేసి చేయొచ్చు, బట్ జస్ట్ లుక్ అండ్ సీ ఎలా చేస్తారు? ఓకే, ఆల్ రైట్, ఐమ్ గెటింగ్ ది ఆన్సర్స్. సో బట్ లెట్స్ లుక్ ఎట్ ది లుక్ అండ్ సీ లో ఎలా చేస్తారు, చూడంగానే ఎలా చెప్పగలుగుతాము. లుక్ ఎట్ దిస్. I've got when numerators are same. All right, numerators సేమ్ ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడ 1 and 1. 1 by 3, 1 by 4 లో numerators సేమ్ ఉన్నాయి. అప్పుడు fraction with smaller denominator is greater. 1 by 3 will be greater than 1 by 4. 3 is smaller than 4. When numerators are same, 1 by 3 is greater than 1 by 4. All right, this you already know. Good. Let's go ahead. So 1 by 3 is greater than 1 by 4. Now just to verify, I can convert this into decimals. Decimals to convert చేసినప్పుడు I'll get 0.333 so on, and 1 by 4 would be 0.25. So obviously 1 by 3 is greater than 1 by 4. That's just a verification. కానీ అన్ని కేసెస్ లో మనం వెరిఫై చేయలేము. సో లుక్ అండ్ సీ ఎలా చేస్తాము? న్యూమరేటర్స్ సేమ్ ఉన్నప్పుడు డినామినేటర్ ఏది తక్కువ ఉంటే ఆ ఫ్రాక్షన్ గ్రేటర్ ఉంటుంది. ఆల్రైట్, లెట్స్ గో ఫర్ ది నెక్స్ట్ వన్. 1 by 100 or 1 by 10? Which is greater? 1 by 10. 1 by 10 is greater than 1 by 100, or 1 by 100 is greater than 1 by 10? ఇది కూడా డెసిమల్ లో కన్వర్ట్ చేసి తొందరగా చెప్పొచ్చు, బట్ లుక్ అండ్ సీ ఎలా చేస్తారు? ఇప్పుడు చెప్పిన లాజిక్ తో ఎలా చేస్తారు? న్యూమరేటర్స్ ఆర్ సేమ్. సో డినామినేటర్ ఏది తక్కువ ఉంది ఆ నంబర్ ఎక్కువ ఉండాలి. ఆ నంబర్ షుడ్ బి గ్రేటర్. చూడండి స్టూడెంట్స్, మీరు లుక్ అండ్ సే చూడంగానే చెప్పగలిగిన క్వశ్చన్స్ ని ముందు అటాక్ చేయాలి. ఆల్రైట్, సచ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఖచ్చితంగా ఉంటాయి. 15 క్వశ్చన్స్ అనే ఉంటాయి మెంటల్ ఎబిలిటీలో. అది వదిలేయకూడదు. మెంటల్ ఎబిలిటీ టైం టేకింగ్ అని అనుకొని మొత్తం మెంటల్ ఎబిలిటీ వదిలేయడం తప్పు. మొత్తం మెంటల్ ఎబిలిటీ వదిలేస్తే మార్క్స్ ర్యాంక్ తగ్గిపోతుంది, స్కాలర్షిప్ రాదు. బట్ మెంటల్ ఎబిలిటీలో కూడా లుక్ అండ్ సే క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉంటాయి. లుక్ అండ్ సే, చూడంగానే చెప్పగలుగుతాము. అలాంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ ఖచ్చితంగా చేయాలి, వదిలేయకూడదు. మిర్రర్ ఇమేజ్ ఉంటాయి, మిర్రర్ ఇమేజ్ లాంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ మనం చేసాము. అలాంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ ఆ లుక్ అండ్ సే. మిర్రర్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి చూసి మిర్రర్ ఇమేజ్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయడం ఆప్షన్స్ లో నుంచి. ఆల్రైట్, ఓకే, లెట్స్ కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు దిస్ వన్. సో 1 by 100 or 1 by 10, which is greater? Yes, answer is right. Students, 1 by 100 is తప్పు. కొంతమంది 1 by 100 కూడా చెప్తున్నారు. Look at this. When numerators are same, fraction with smaller denominator is greater. So smaller denominator దేనికి ఉంది? 1 by 10 కి ఉంది. So 1 by 10 will be greater than 1 by 100. So but if I convert this into decimals, 0.01 is 1 by 100, 0.1 is 1 by 10. So obviously 1 by 10 is greater than 1 by 100. All right, it's not 1 by 100 students. కొంతమంది చెప్తున్నారు 1 by 100. All right, be careful. Let's go for the next one. Look at this. Now in this case, denominators are same. It's numerators same unde, but now denominators are same. So 3 by 10 or 7 by 10, which is greater? ఎలా చెప్తారు? When denominators are same, fraction with greater numerator is greater. అంటే న్యూమరేటర్ ఏది ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది ఆ నంబర్, ఆ ఫ్రాక్షన్ ఇస్ ఆ ఫ్రాక్షన్ గ్రేటర్ ఉంటుంది. 3/10 7/10 లో డినామినేటర్ సేమ్ ఉంది. అప్పుడు నేను న్యూమినేటర్స్ ని కంపేర్ చేస్తాను. లుక్ అండ్ సే అయిపోతుంది. ఇప్పుడు 3 is more or 7 is more? Definitely 7 is more, obviously. So 7/10 is greater than 3/10. కానీ డెసిమల్ లో కన్వర్ట్ చేసి కూడా చేయొచ్చు. అన్ని కేసెస్ లో చేయలేము, కానీ కొన్ని కేసెస్ లో చేయొచ్చు. ఇక్కడ 3/10 is 0.3, 7/10 is 0.7. So obviously 0.7 is greater than 0.3. So 7/10 is greater than 3/10. కొంతమంది 3/10 చెప్తున్నారు స్టూడెంట్స్. Most of you are answering 7/10. That's good. That's correct. But there are a couple of students, a few students who are answering 3/10 as greater. Tappu. 3/10 is not greater than 7/10. 3/10 is lesser than 7/10. All right. That's great. Most of you are answered absolutely right answer. మీరు మెంటల్ ఎబిలిటీ ఐక్యూ క్వశ్చన్స్ చాలా బాగా చేస్తారు, కానీ మ్యాథ్స్ కూడా బాగా చేస్తున్నారు. ఎక్సలెంట్. లుక్ ఎట్ దిస్ వన్. డినామినేటర్ ఇస్ సేమ్. సో న్యూమరేటర్ ఏది ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది? ఎస్, శశిప్రియ ఇస్ రైట్. విల్ కమ్ టు దోస్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఆల్సో. Yeah, look at this example now. 801 by 2024 or 797 by 2024. Which of this is greater? Yes, consistent answer. Excellent. Consistent, 801. Because when denominators are same, fraction with greater numerator is greater. But look at this. You cannot verify converting this into decimals. Decimals convert చేసి మనం చేయలేము. సో సింపుల్ డెసిమల్స్ ఉన్నప్పుడు 3/10, 1/3 అలా ఉన్నప్పుడు మనం కన్వర్ట్ చేసుకొని కంపేర్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, వెరిఫై చేసుకోవచ్చు. బట్ ఇట్స్ ఎ లుక్ అండ్ సే క్వశ్చన్. డినామినేటర్స్ సేమ్ ఉన్నాయి, న్యూమరేటర్ ఏది ఎక్కువ ఉంటే ఆ ఫ్రాక్షన్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుంది. సింపుల్. ఆల్రైట్. సో డోంట్ ట్రై టు కన్వర్ట్ దిస్ ఇంటూ డెసిమల్ అండ్ దెన్ డూ ఇట్. ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ అవర్స్. I mean, at least for me. Which is greater now? 2/3 or 4/5? As Shashipriya asked. All right. Two by three or 4/5, which is greater? In such a case, when denominator or numerator not same, ఇప్పుడు వరకు లుక్ అండ్ సే ఉండే. దిస్ విల్ రిక్వైర్ అ స్టెప్. ఒక స్టెప్ 2 స్టెప్స్ చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది దీంట్లో. ఎలా చేస్తారు? సింపుల్ ఫ్రాక్షన్ ఉంటే డెసిమల్స్ కన్వర్ట్ చేసి చేసుకోవచ్చు, సింపుల్ ఫ్రాక్షన్ ఉంటే. బట్ ఇఫ్ యూ హ్యావ్ 2 or more, if you have to arrange them, then in that case there is a procedure. Let's look at that. Make the denominator same by multiplying both numerator and denominators by suitable number. So what I do, I'll multiply this with 2/3 with 5, 2/3 with 5 and 5, multiply and divide by 5, 4/5 with multiply and divide by 3. అప్పుడు ఏమైపోతుంది? Denominator become equal now. When denominator is same, fraction with greater numerator is greater. So 10/15 is less than 12/15. So 12/15 is greater than 10/15. That is what it is asked. That means 4/5 is greater than 2/3. Let's go for the next one. Look at this, 5/16 or 3/5. Again, I have to multiply this and divide this by suitable number so that I can make the denominators equal. All right. Yeah. Please tell me the answer for this one. 5/16 or 3/10? Let's adopt the procedure. ఎలా చేస్తారు? Make the denominator same by multiplying both numerator and denominators by suitable number. For suitable numbers. Answers are punching in. Good. Pouring in. Great. Let us see. What is the number let's multiply with? Can you tell me which number to multiply with? చెప్పగలుగుతారా ఏ నెంబర్ తో మల్టిప్లై చేయాలి నేను? Type in the chat box. A number to multiply cheyali nenu, so that denominator become equal. Yes, your answer is right, but tell me with which number, if I multiply, will the denominator become equal? 5 by 16 is dento multiply cheyali. 3 by 10 dento multiply cheyali. Okay. All right, let's see. I'll multiply this with 5 and 5. Multiply and divide by 5. Multiply and divide by 8. Up denominator 80 అయిపోతుంది. So denominator is equal. Numerator 25 is more than 24. So 5 by 16 is more than 3 by 10. Yeah, Santosh, you are right. Yes, you are right. Shahnaz, you are right. Excellent. But I have chosen to multiply with 5 and 5 and 8 and 8. I could have done it with 10 and 16 also, as you have said. All right, look at this. Arrange these in ascending order. 1 by 2, 11 by 24, 7 by 16. We got to arrange this in ascending order. Ascending order of challenge, first of all, you should know which is greatest, which is least, and which is lies in the middle. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's look at the procedure. Make the denominator same by multiplying both numerator and denominators by suitable numbers. But what kind of suitable number will you choose? Let's see. We'll multiply and divide such a way that the denominator becomes 48, because LCM of denominators is 48. So the common denominator is 48. I will make the common denominator be 48. అప్పుడు ఎలా మల్టిప్లై చేస్తాను? 1/2 ని మల్టిప్లై అండ్ డివైడ్ బై 24 చేస్తాను. 11/24 ని ఎలా చేస్తాను? మల్టిప్లై అండ్ డివైడ్ బై 2 చేస్తాను. 7/16 ఎలా చేస్తాను? మల్టిప్లై అండ్ డివైడ్ బై 3 చేస్తాను. ఆల్ రైట్. yes, your answers are right. Excellent. Yadav, Sujita, Sai Charan, Lucky, Yash, excellent, very good. Rajita, Anu, very good students. So I get 24 by 48, 22 by 48, 21 by 48. So the numbers are 1/2 is greater than 11 by 24 is greater than 7 by 16. All right. This is difficult to verify using converting this into decimals. Ala cheyakandi. That's time consuming. Manaki time consuming cut down cheyali. Time consumption cut down cheyali. Time waste cheyakudadu. ఎంత పాసిబుల్ అయితే అంత లుక్ అండ్ సేని కన్వర్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి. లుక్ అండ్ సే ఉంటే డైరెక్ట్లీ మార్క్ చేయడమే. లుక్ అండ్ మార్క్. బట్ అది లుక్ అండ్ సే కాకుండా 1 or 2 స్టెప్స్ లుక్ అండ్ సేలో కన్వర్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఎలా అవుతుంది? డినామినేటర్స్ ని చేంజ్ చేస్తారు. సేమ్ డినామినేటర్ కామన్ డినామినేటర్ లో కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం మనం. ఎలా చేస్తాము? విల్ టేక్ ది ఎల్సిఎం ఆఫ్ డినామినేటర్స్ and we'll make the common denominator with the LCM of the three numbers denominators. 2, 24, 16 the LCM and 48. So I made 48 to be the common denominator. So 21 is least, 21 by 48 is least, 22 by 48 is next, 24 by 48 is next. So 7 by 16 is least, ascending order in 11 by 24 is next, 1 by 2 is greatest. All right. So 7 by 16 is less than 11 by 24 is less than 1 by 2. That's the final answer. Shahnaz gave me right answer. Many gave me a right answer. Very good. Netra, Sai Charan, Lata. Good, excellent. Okay, look at this one. We have to convert arrange this in ascending order. How do I do it? Again, I'll do the same thing. Make the denominator same by multiplying both numerator and denominator by suitable numbers. But what number will you choose? We'll choose LCM. of the denominators, which is 36, and I'll make the denominator to be common denominator to be 36. All right. So I'll multiply 2 and 9, 2 by 9 as with 4 and 4, multiply and divide by 4. 5 and 12 to be multiplied by 3 divided by 3. 7 and by 18 multiplied by 2 divided by 2. So what do I get? 8 by 36, 15 by 36, 14 by 36. So if I arrange this in ascending order, lesser numerator would be lesser. Greater the numerator, greater is the number, greater is the fraction. So 15 by 36 is the highest. Next comes 8 by 36 is the least. 14 by 36 is the. So first comes 8 by 36, next comes 14 by 36, next comes 15 by 36. So 8 by 36 is less than, 14 by 36 is less than, 15 by 36. That would mean 2 by 9 is less than, 7 by 18 is less than 5 by 12. We could not say this by just looking at the fractions given in the question. All right. We cannot say this by just looking at the question. We have to convert this in using steps to look and say. Our look and say pattern ni convert cheskoni manam mark cheskuntam. All right. Let's go for the next one. Here it is. Next pattern is write 3 fractions between 1 by 3 and 1 by 2. 1 by 3 ఇంకా 1 by 2 మధ్యలో 3 fractions రాయాలి మనం. So 1 by 3 is somewhere at 0.33, 1 by 2 is 0.5. ఈ రెండు మధ్యలో మనకి ఫ్రాక్షన్స్ రావాలి. 0.3, 0.4, 0.45, 0.46, 0.47 అలా ఏదో 3 numbers రాయాలి. 3 fractions రాయాలి. Fractions రాయాలి, not decimals లో. Decimals రాయడం easy, but he is asking to write 3 fractions between 1 by 3 and 1 by 2. So what do I do? Again, I make the denominator to be same by multiplying with suitable numbers. So I multiply with this with 10 and 10, this with 15 and 15. All right, look at this. I multiply this with 10 and 10, 15 and 15. I could have done with 2 and 2 and 3 and 3 also. But think why I've done with 10 and 10 and 15 and 15. So that numerators lo naku ekwa range ravochu. So I get 10 by 30, 15 by 30. He is asking for 3 fractions in between. So that would be 10 by 30, 11, 12, 13, 14. Numerators only change cheyali ippudu. Look and say ayipoyindi ippudu. 10 by 30 ఇంకా 15 by 30 మధ్యలో denominators సేమ్ ఉన్నాయి. సో న్యూమరేటర్స్ ఎలా చేంజ్ అవుతుంది? జస్ట్ న్యూమరేటర్ ఇంక్రీజ్ చేస్తూనే ఉంటే నాకు మధ్యలో ఫ్రాక్షన్స్ వస్తూనే ఉంటాయి. 10 by 30, 11 by 30, 12 by 30, 13 by 30, 14 by 30, last is 15 by 30. But he's asking only for 3. You can choose any 3. All right. Look at this. He's asking for us to write 8 fractions between. All right. He's asking us to write 8 fractions between these two numbers. Adela rastaru. Think. Again, same strategy. Make the denominator same by multiplying both numerator and denominators by suitable numbers. So I multiply this with 20 and 20, this with 30 and 30, so that numerator range naku 10 difference vastundi. So I can fill it with 9 numbers machilo. But he's asking only for 8. So 20 by 60, 30 by 60. In machilo, all I have to do is go on increasing the numerator. 21, 22, and so on till 29. I can choose any 8. He's asking us to write 8. We could write 9 actually. 20 by 60, 21 by 60, so on till 29 by 60, 30 by 60. So we could have written this. We could not have written this just by looking at 1 by 3 and 1 by 2. All right, we have to convert that to a suitable format, which is look and say format. 20 by 60 and 30 by 60 will look and say denominators are same. Numerator increase chesthe velte naku numbers fraction value increase ayipotene untundi. Fraction value of the fraction will be going on increasing. You'll get greater fractions only by increasing the numerator by 1. So 20 by 60 నుంచి 30 by 60 మధ్యలో 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 numerators ని పెడితే denominator being same, I can just arrange them in ascending order also. All right. So let's meet again in the next class with more questions. All right. Again, wish you a very happy Children's Day. Stay tuned for the next class. We've got next class. I request Gayatri ma'am to continue the session.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Just a second, students.
Madam, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Very good evening, students. Before we start today's session, wish you all a very happy Children's Day. All right. So hope you would have enjoyed the earlier session. Now let's move on to our social topic, which is called as Europe. Right? A very interesting chapter indeed. All right. Fine. Now, the west of Europe is dash. The west of Europe, is it the Atlantic Ocean, uh, Arctic Ocean, Ural Mountains, or the Mediterranean Sea? All right. So, what is the west of Europe? The Atlantic Ocean, the Arctic Ocean, Ural Mountains, or the Mediterranean Sea? All right. So, I'm sure you'll be able to guess the answers. And supposing you're not able to find out the answers, please always have the textbook next to you so that you can refer at any time, and have a pencil or pen with you and note down all important questions. These questions are taken from our earlier question bank. All right, so you can very well find these questions in your textbook. All right, let's see the answer. It is Ural Mountains. The next question. The most important mountain range in Europe is dash. Is it the Alps? Is it the Caucasus, or the Pyrenees, or the Ural? Which is the most important mountain range in Europe? Usually we keep saying about this. So I'm sure many of you must be familiar with this. The most important mountain range in Europe is the Alps, the Caucasus, or the Pyrenees, or the Ural. Let's see the answer. It is the Alps. Next one. A dash has water on four sides. Is it a peninsula, continent, island, or the ocean? A dash has water on four sides. Is it the peninsula, continent, island, or the oceans? Yes. Your 30 seconds is actually started. So try to answer it well before that, so that you can spend your time, for the calculations, like your mental ability. So these things, you don't have to spend time much. Right? All right, let's see the answer. It is island. Baltic Sea is a large dash. Is it the sea, gulf, bay, or ocean? Baltic Sea is a large dash. Is it a sea, gulf, bay, or ocean? All right, so your time is running. Let's see how swift you all can be so that, very quickly we can discuss the answer. Baltic Sea is a large dash, sea, gulf, bay, or ocean. Let's see the answer. It is a gulf. Right. Dash is very important in Dogger Bank. Is it cattle rearing, fishing, cultivation, industries? Dash is very important in Dogger Bank. Is it cattle rearing, fishing, cultivation, or the industries? So dash is very important in Dogger Bank. Is it cattle rearing, fishing, cultivation, or the industries? Yes, students, so be very fast so that we can discuss more questions. Let's see the answer. It is fishing. The main crops in European plain is dash. The main crops in European plain is wheat, paddy, oats, fruits. The main crops in European plain is wheat, paddy, oats, fruits. Right? The main crops in European plain is dash. What is it? Your 30 seconds is done. Let's check. It is wheat. See the next question. Columbus was a dash sailor. Columbus was a dash sailor. Was he a Spanish sailor? Was he a French sailor? Was he a German sailor? Or was he an Italian sailor? Columbus was a dash sailor. Spanish, French, German, Italian. 4 options are given to you, and it's also another easy one. Let's see, it is Italian. The only region known to the Europeans in olden days was dash. The only region known to the Europeans in olden days was dash. Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia. The only region known to the Europeans in olden days was dash. Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia. All right, 4 options are given: Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia. Yes. Let's disclose the answer. It is Africa. All right. Yes. Let's move on to the next question. River Olga drains into dash. River Olga drains into dash. Mediterranean Sea, Caspian Sea, Red Sea, Black Sea. River Olga drains into dash. Mediterranean Sea, Caspian Sea, Red Sea, or the Black Sea. All right. Yes, your 30 seconds is running. Let's see how many of you are able to make it. River Olga drains into dash. Mediterranean Sea, Caspian Sea, Red Sea, and the Black Sea. Let's see the answer. It is Caspian Sea. North Sea near Britain is called dash. North Sea near Britain is called dash. Swiss Bank, American Bank, Dogger Bank, or the African Bank. Swiss Bank, American Bank, Dogger Bank, or the African Bank. Your 30 seconds is running, students. So quickly, you have to give the answer. North Sea near Britain is called. Let's see the answer. It is Dogger Bank. Biggest country in Europe is dash. Biggest country in Europe is dash. Is it Austria, UK, United Kingdom, Russia, or the Vatican City? Biggest country in Europe is dash. Austria, United Kingdom, Russia, Vatican City. Austria, United Kingdom, Russia, or the Vatican City? Let's check the answer. It is, of course, Russia. Dash are used for making wine. Oranges, pineapples, grapes, sugar beet. We all know it, but anyway, let's see. Let's wait for the completion of 30 seconds. Your 30 seconds is started. The moment I finish the question, your 30 seconds starts. We should be swift enough in giving the answers, right? Yes, so dash are used for making wine. Oranges, grapes, pineapples, sugar beets. Of course, it is grapes, isn't it? So how do they actually do? They make the grape juices, then they keep it for fermenting, right? And after that only the process starts. All right, see the next question. Dash Sea is called the middle of the world. Black Sea, Caspian Sea, Volga Sea, or the Mediterranean Sea? Dash Sea is called middle of the world. Black Sea, Caspian Sea, Volga Sea, or the Mediterranean? Yes, your 30 seconds is running. Let's see and check the answer. It is Mediterranean Sea. The eastern boundary of Europe is dash. The eastern boundary of Europe is dash. Ural Mountains, Alps Mountains, Caspian Sea, or the Pyrenees Mountains? The eastern boundary of Europe is dash. Ural Mountains, Alps Mountains, Caspian Sea, or the Pyrenees Mountains? Right, so the eastern boundary of Europe is dash. Ural Mountains, Alps Mountains, Caspian Sea, or the Pyrenees Mountains? Let's check with the answer. It is Ural Mountains. The place of Europe in area among all the continents is dash. Is it biggest, smallest, second longest, or the second smallest? The place of Europe in Europe, the place of Europe in area among all the continents is the biggest, smallest, second longest, or the second smallest? Yes, your 30 seconds is already started. All right, let me repeat the option again. Biggest, smallest, second longest, second smallest. Let's check the answer. It is the second smallest. In fact, Asia and Europe are one continuous landmass. This landmass is therefore called dash. UK, CIS, Eurasia, or Asia, Europe? What is this landmass called? UK, CIS, Eurasia, or the Asia, Europe? Let's quickly check with the answer. It is Eurasia. Dash countries are the southernmost countries in Europe. Dash countries are the southernmost countries in Europe. Is it the Black Sea, Caspian Sea, North Sea, or the Mediterranean? Dash countries are the southernmost countries in Europe. Black Sea, Caspian Sea, North Sea, Mediterranean. Let's check with the answer. It is the Mediterranean. In India, dash percentage land is cultivable. In India, dash percentage land is cultivable. 50, 55, 40, 45. In India, dash percentage land is cultivable. 50, 55, 40, 45. Let's check with the answer. It is 55. The continents which were known to the Europeans in the early period is dash. The continents which were known to the Europeans in the early period is Europe, Asia, the northern regions of Africa, or all the above. The continents which were known to the Europeans in the early period is dash, Europe, Asia, the northern regions of Africa, or is it all the above? Let's check with the answer. It is all the above. These two continents, one continuous landmass, so called as Eurasia. Is it Africa, Europe, Asia, or both Africa and Europe? These two continents, one continuous landmass, so called as Eurasia. Africa, Europe, Asia, or both Europe and Asia. It is both Europe and Asia. The longest river in Europe. There are 4 options: Volga, Dnieper, Dniester, or Thames. The longest river in Europe, is it Volga, Dnieper, Dniester, or the Thames? Yes, it's a very simple question. Let me repeat all the 4 options: Volga, Dnieper, Dniester, or Thames. Let's see the answer. It is Volga. The biggest lake in the world: Superior Lake, Baikal Lake, Caspian Sea, or the Black Sea? The biggest lake in the world: Superior, Baikal, Caspian Sea, or the Black Sea? Your 30 seconds is running, students, so be swift enough in giving the answers. All right, let's see. It is the Caspian Sea. The river Volga merges in this sea. Where? The river Volga merges in this sea. Which one? Is it Caspian, Atlantic, Pacific, or the Indian Ocean? River Volga merges in this sea: Caspian, Atlantic, Pacific, or the Indian Ocean? Let's check the answer. It is Caspian. The country which has season, its 3 sides: Italy, Japan, Germany, Poland. The company which has season, its 3 sides: Italy, Japan, Germany, Poland. Let's check the answer. It is Italy. Norway, Sweden together is called as this peninsula: Scandinavian, Indian Peninsula, Arabian Peninsula, Italy Peninsula. Let me repeat the question. Norway, Sweden together called as this peninsula: Scandinavian, Indian Peninsula, Arabian Peninsula, Italy Peninsula. Let's check the answer. Your 30 seconds is running and it's going to get over almost. It is Scandinavian. The presence of a large number of dash has also facilitated the use of sea routes. The presence of a large number of dash has also facilitated the use of sea routes: bays, gulfs, both A and B, that is bays and gulfs, or the lands which are curved into water, or the lands which are curved into water. Let's quickly check the answer, but before that, let's see whether the answers could be received. All right, your 30 seconds is done. Let's see. It is bays and gulfs. The European climate is dash: more hot than India, cold than India, like India, or none? How about the climate of the European? Is it more hot than India, cold than India? Or is it like India? Or is it none? Let's check the answer. It is cold than India. Wind blows all the year round from the Atlantic Ocean towards Europe. They are called dash. Wind blow. Winds blow all the year round from the Atlantic Ocean towards Europe. They are called dash. Easterlies, westerlies, northern wind, southern wind. Easterlies, westerlies, northern winds, southern winds. Let's check the answer. It is westerlies. In this Europe, these shower all round the year. Is it Eastern Europe, Western Europe, Northern Europe, or the Southern Europe? In this Europe, these showers all round the year. Eastern Europe, Western Europe, Northern Europe, or the Southern Europe. Your 30 seconds is running, students. Let's quickly check the answer. Yes, it is Western Europe. The dash currents are very good for fish breeding. The dash currents are very good for fish breeding. Is it cold currents, warm currents, warm and moist currents, or is it none? Cold currents, warm and moist currents, or is it none? Let's check the answer. It is warm currents. Dogger Bank means dash. To save money, to look after pups, the fishery industry in North Sea near Britain, or the poultry. Right? So what is this Dogger Bank means? To save money, to look after pups, the fishery industry in North Sea near Britain, or the poultry. Let's quickly check. Yeah, let's see the answer. It is the fishery industry in North Sea near Britain. Based on climate, Europe can be divided into dash seasons. Based on climate, Europe can be divided into dash seasons. Winter, spring, summer, winter, spring, summer, autumn, winter, summer, summer, spring, autumn. Based on climate, Europe can be divided into dash seasons. Winter, spring, summer, winter, spring, summer, autumn, winter, summer, summer, spring, autumn. Right, your 30 seconds is running. And let's see the answer. It is winter, spring, summer, autumn. In winter, the times of sunrise and sunset in Europe is dash. 9 or 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., 9 or 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., 10 or 11 to 7 p.m., 6 or 7 to 6 p.m. So you need to tell in winter the time of sunrise and sunset, especially in winter. All right, so I'm sure you would have got the answer by now. And you can always refer to your textbook, isn't it? All right. Correct answer is 9 or 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The country that has midnight sun, is it Norway, Finland, Germany, Britain? The country that has midnight sun, Norway, Finland, Germany, Britain. And it is Norway. The time of cropping in France or Europe is how many months? 6, 7 months, or 7 or 8 months, 8 to 9 months, or 9, 10 months. The time of cropping in France or Europe, 6, 7 months, 7, 8 months, 8, 9 months, 9, 10 months, and it is 6, 7 months. The fertile regions in Europe is dash. Is it plains? Is it river valley regions? Or is it both plains and river valley regions? Or is it none? The fertile regions in Europe, is it plains, river valley regions, both plains and river valley regions, or is it none? Let's check out the answer. It is both plains and river valley regions. The percentage of agricultural land in India is dash. The percentage of agricultural land in India is 40%, 45%, 50%, or 55%. The percentage of agricultural land in India is dash. 40%, 45%, 50%, 55%. So you need to quickly answer this. Let's see, it is 55%. It is in spring that sowing takes place and crops ripen in the summer months and are ready for harvest in dash. It is in spring that sowing takes place and the crops ripen in the summer months and are ready for harvest in dash. Is it autumn, winter, leaf shed season, or none? Is it autumn, winter, leaf shed season, or is it none? Let's check the answer. Your 30 seconds is running. Be swift enough in giving the answer, students. Let's check the answer. It is leaf shed season. See the next question. These countries are famous for grape wine. Portugal, Spain, Italy, southern France, or all the above. These countries are famous for grape wine. Portugal, Spain, Italy, southern France, or all the above. Your time is running. Let's wait for the completion of your 30 seconds. I'm sure by now you would have got the answer. Let's check it out. It is all the above. Portugal, Spain, Italy, southern France. See the next question. Sugar is extracted from these tubers in Russia, Ukraine, and Germany. Where is it? Sugar beet, rye, sweet potato, or cinnamon? Sugar is extracted from these tubers in Russia, Ukraine, and Germany. Sugar beet, rye, sweet potato, cinnamon. Your 30 seconds is running. It is sugar beet. Large landowners and capitalists took over the agricultural land from small farmers who abandoned agriculture and took employment in the cities in dash. Industries, services, both industry and services, or none. Large landowners and capitalists took over the agricultural land from small farmers who abandoned agriculture and took employment in the cities in dash. Industries, services, both industries and services, or none. Let's check the answer. It is both industries and services. The main foods of Europeans were dash. Fresh meat, hens or cattle, pigs, or all the above. The main foods of Europeans is dash. Fresh meat, hens or cattle, pigs, or all the above. Fresh meat, hens or cattle, pigs, or all the above. Let's check the answer, all the above. From the very ancient times, the people of Europe have been trading with dash. India, China, Indonesia, all the above. From the very ancient times, the people of Europe have been trading with dash. India, China, Indonesia, or all the above. Your 30 seconds is running. Yes. Let's quickly wait for the completion of the 30 seconds. India, China, Indonesia, or all the above. Let's check out the key. It is all the above. The Europeans got exchanged their goods with these Indian goods. Silver, gold, or both silver and gold, and none. The Europeans got exchanged their goods with these Indian goods. Silver, gold, both silver and gold, or is it none? You should answer very quickly, students. Let's see. It is both silver and gold. About dash years ago, the West European sailors and traders began to search for new routes to India. About dash years ago, the West European sailors and traders began to search for the new routes to India. Is it 400 years, 500 years, 600 years, 700 years? About dash years ago, the West European sailors and traders began to search for new routes to India. 400 years, 500 years, 600 years, 700 years. Let's check it is 500 years. Dash discovered West Indies. Who was the one who discovered West Indies? Columbus, Vasco da Gama, Amerigo Vespucci, or Magellan? Columbus, Vasco da Gama, Amerigo Vespucci, or the Magellan? Your time is running, students, so please be swift enough in giving the answers. Let's check out the key. It is Columbus. Industrially, the European trade was with their colonies in dash. Industrially, the European trade was with their colonies in dash. Asia, Africa, America, all of the above. Industrially, the European trade was with their colonies in dash. Asia, Africa, America, all the above. Let's check the answer. It is America. The dash mountain ranges in Europe are covered with snow all the year round. Is it Ural, Alps, Caucasus, or the Pyrenees? Ural, Alps, Caucasus, or the Pyrenees. So these mountains, it ranges in Europe, and throughout the year, throughout the year, it is being covered by the snow. So you can just imagine how beautifully it would look. Though it would be very cold over there, but still beyond that, isn't it? All right. So your 30 seconds is running. Let me again repeat the question. The dash mountain ranges in Europe are covered with snow all the year round. Ural, Alps, Caucasus, Pyrenees. Again, I request you all to have your textbook next to you, students. If you are not able to get the answer, you can always see over your textbook and get the answer. Let's check the answer here. It is Pyrenees. Dash ocean is frozen most of the year in Europe. Dash ocean is frozen most of the year in Europe. Arctic Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean. Dash ocean is frozen most of the year in Europe. Arctic Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, or the Pacific Ocean. Let's check the answer. It is Atlantic Ocean. Regions with Mediterranean climate are famous for their dash. Forests, wheat, fruits, grass. Regions with Mediterranean climate are famous for their forests, wheat, fruits, grass. Let's check out it is fruits. The dash is an international river. Rhine, Danube, Volga, Tiber. Rhine, Danube, Volga, or the Tiber. Let's check out. Your time is running. All right, let's check the answer. It is Danube. The Gulf Stream flows in the dash. Atlantic Ocean, Mediterranean Sea, Black Sea, Red Sea. The Gulf Stream flows in the dash. Atlantic Ocean, Mediterranean Sea, Black Sea, Red Sea. Check out the answer. It is Atlantic Ocean. Italy can be categorized under dash. Bay, Gulf, Island, Peninsula. Italy can be categorized under dash. Bay, Gulf, island, peninsula. Let's check out the answer. It is peninsula. All right. See the next question. We have to match the followings. Norway, dash, Albania, Portugal, Ukraine, Iceland. So what is Norway? Is it an island? Eastern Europe, Southern Europe, Northern Europe, or the Western Europe? Where do you find this? Likewise, Albania, Portugal, Ukraine, Iceland. So questions like this, you need to choose any two. Try to get it. And if there is time, you can solve the others and ensure. Let's check the answer. It is B. That is for Norway, it is Northern Europe. For Albania, it is Southern Europe. For Portugal, it is Eastern Europe. For Ukraine, it is Western Europe. And for Iceland, it is island. All right, let's move on to the next question. Italy, Ireland, Baltic Sea, Order, Black Sea. Italy, Ireland, Baltic Sea, Order, Black Sea. You have 5 options towards your other way. Gulf, river, island, lake, peninsula. Right? So Gulf, river, island, lake, peninsula. You can take your time, but quickly answer it. Let's check out the answer. It is option A. Italy is a peninsula. Ireland is an island. Baltic Sea is a gulf. Oder is a river. Black Sea is a Black Sea is a lake. All right. So with this, we close for today. And tomorrow we'll meet with yet another very interesting topics. Again, once again, wishing you all a very happy Children's Day, students. And please refer about our classes to your friends, relatives, your teachers, and your neighbors so that they can also get benefited. And let them also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Jatadhara Educational Technology. And keep practicing for your tests and exams. Thanks for watching. And over to Chandrika ma'am for further announcements. Thank you, students.
Thank you, madam. Yes, students. Bye, everyone. Again, we will meet tomorrow. Subscribe to our channel, Jatadhara Educational Technology.